Previously in the GodBreaking, a group of adventurers having. Hold on 1 second here. Can you guys talk? Say something?
Breeze Tempest.
Okay. Alright, yeah. Never mind. Audio is working. Is recording. Alright, anyway. Previously in the GodBreaking, a group of adventurers went to the center of Solaria, the core of this massive mountain that makes up the entire plain. And you found yourselves in a computer robot based world called Motorim. And as you navigated the plane, you found a couple things. First, that there was something drastically wrong. Every hour, a process would start up, whereby the great gears that functioned the plane, and according to the tourist information centers that you encountered, would also make the planets rotate in the heavens. The celestial bodies move. They would gum up, and things would start going crazy. All the drones and robots in the area would start malfunctioning and acting weird, to great violence and detrimental effect. This process would go on for about 3 minutes, and then everything would return to normal, and the robots would start cleaning up the mess that was made. You guys navigated the town a little bit and came across a tourist welcome drone named Melwin, who had begun to exhibit a unique trait during the times of malfunction, the periods of malfunction. He would gain consciousness, gain sentience, self-awareness, and then after the 3 minutes were up, he would lose it. So over the course of the session, you guys, one thing that you did was you brought back, through Renly's 10th level spell, a character that you had not seen in a long time. The human, the dwarven, the mortal embodiment of Modron, the god of craftsmanship himself, the dwarven god who had made this land. He brought him back. So this is the human embodiment of him. He is not the dwarven god, but he still has some memory of that Modron had. And between the two of you guys, he helped diagnose a little bit of what was happening. You found that at the chipset, the core of Motorim, a virus had infected the land, the entirety of Motorim. So you guys made your way back. You made your way to the chipset, and you encountered a crew of warbots, bots specifically oriented towards combat, that had been corrupted, and you fought them, and you won. So this is where we left off. You guys are currently in Motorim at the chipset, which is at the core. Melwin is there with you, Tempest is there with you, and so is Tharusir. Tharusir had just explained to you that having seen what's going on here, he thinks he knows what it is. He thinks it's a virus. So here we are with Tharusir. He looks at you all as you stand over the broken mechanical bodies of these robots, these bad robots that you've just been attacking, and he says, "Yes, this is nae good. If this infection, this virus, has had such a negative impact upon these warbots, well then," he says, that will explain the great malfunction to all this land. This virus must be purged. She must be taken care of, if Solaria and the plains are ever to return to normal. He looks at you guys. He says, He says, I built up a large army of these warbots. You see, the gods here, they had me create them as a contingency. They were supposed to be a secondary defensive line if ever a war were to come to the heavens. But they were always kept in a reserve, hidden below the surface of Morarim. Yes, I built millions of them. If these here have managed to make their way up and have been corrupted, a fear for what has happened to the greater host. We need to find out. What's happened of the army. All right. What do you guys want to do?
A million, just to make sure I got it. Millions of the bad robots that we fought.
Millions of warbots. The ones you fought had gotten corrupted. They had been corrupted by the virus. So he's concerned about what happened to them.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna stab
Should
one of
we-
the dead ones with my health spike and see if
If
anything
we can
happens.
save them, we have a big army. Huge. And we'd make the
Huge.
demons pay for it.
It is nothing happens. Alright, Deimos, so you're saying... Oh, so Tarusir says, yes, I didn't even know if the army is still there. Truth be told, if war had come to the heavens, the army should have been deployed to fight off the invading force.
But what's the main control hub? There's backstabbing everywhere. They definitely fucked it over.
He says, this Morim, this central chipset. You guys are outside the chipset. It's this huge building, all surrounded by gears and machinery. But you can tell that there's a lot more to it. It's basically like the central processing unit of a computer. All the conduits, all the drones and power and gears center on this point. It's a large thing, about the size of a city block.
Oh fuck. Is there a way we can fix it? And do a factory reset on it? So anything that has the virus doesn't.
It
And
has
we
to.
can regroup and fuck 'em.
It has to be a Ryzen chip too. It needs a lot of cores to handle all this.
Yes, this can
Can
be
we
done.
just count to 10 after we unplug?
We need to do a firmware update.
But seriously, if we can
We
do
need to
this,
download more RAM.
we need more RAM. You're the
Tarusir.
master of this. You should know. Obviously, you put in a failsafe if they got a virus. Even me, Deimos, would have thought of that.
As well, you see, it can be done, but it must be done from inside the central chipset. So are you saying you want to go into the chipset and reset it?
Yes.
What powers it?
He said. He looks at you guys.
Like,
Oh, wait,
let me rephrase. What kind of energy powers it? Is the
powers
what I
this whole plane, the turning of the gears and everything.
Yeah.
Tarusir says, she draws her power from Solaria itself. The heat and the pressure of being at the core of this mountain. A lot of it is thermal energy, but the plane itself is its power source. That's how we are able to move the planets and turn the heavens across all the multiplanar worlds.
This one's all you, Deimos.
It's easy. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the ripping and the tearing to get inside. And then when we get inside, we're gonna take that virus and kill it just like that bitch, Carol, whatever her name is, killed her husband. Fed him to the tigers. Fucking bitch. Then we're gonna put everything back, put these gears back, and then we'll have a big army. And then we're gonna make the demons pay for it.
Are you gonna build a wall too?
And we'll make the demons build a wall around themselves.
Melwin
And
is
make
there.
them pay for it?
And Melwin, you guys have restored, have linked, have made permanent the weird mechanical malfunctions that had created his sentience and made him come alive. So he turns to you all and he says, "You are talking of heavenly host, large army of warbots stored beneath Solaria? Melman
Yes,
can do
unless there's
diagnostic
another.
query to check on to see status of heavenly host."
Select enter.
Melwin turns to you. Melwin turns to you and he says, "Would -1 prefer Melwin to make such query?"
I would love it, Melwin.
Be safe.
Melwin
Mom.
nods, bobs his head up and down, and says, "Melwin must find access point. Searching."
I put ad blocker on him really fast because let's be honest, that's all the
push him.
antivirus you ever need. Ad blocker him, so if he connects, they won't get to him.
That blocker is the greatest thing ever
It's
invented.
fucking amazing. Whoever did that deserves. It's probably the same person who made yoga pants made ad blocker.
Have you
Yoga
ever
pants.
It's
done
gotta be
a
the
side-
same person.
Have
It's the
you
same
ever done a-
person, and it's
I love the equivalency there.
it's literally bro
Have you-
Jesus over here, just like saving everybody.
Have you ever done a side-by-side comparison between Facebook with it ad blocker on and with it off?
No.
It's like totally different sites without all the ads all over Facebook.
Now, you have to
I
understand,
don't have Facebook anymore. Fuck
Yeah.
that shit.
Renly, most girls think that yoga pants are like a godsend and are the best
Yes,
thing that's
they
ever
are.
happened to women. Now you
Fucking
understand. You understand.
Yes.
Yoga
Oh,
pants
They
yeah.
are!
were
You
invented
just
by a
don't
man.
run into work, damn you!
And you keep thinking that. You keep thinking that. We're pigs. Every one of us. We
Yoga
did it on
pants
purpose.
were invented
Your
by a
comfort
man.
is- Yeah.
Work won't allow any yoga wear at work, and I was just like, work from home, damn it! I can wear them.
Yes. Yes, you can, girl. You own it. Yoga pants. Tempest made them, and that's a fact. It's right here in my literature. They're great for working out in. And also, they make guys work harder because they stare at butts.
I feel
It's a
like
fact.
Vancouver is like 24/7 yoga pant wear. Like no matter what the season, people are wearing them.
That being said, though, if you're running on the elliptical or like doing some random shit, and a bunch of girls walk by with yoga pants on, it makes it really hard to work out because like you have to like look up at the ceiling or over to the side. It's very honestly like that's a gym pro move right there. Just like, hey, get away from me, you whore of Babylon, with your yoga pants. I'm a married man, you bitch. Fucking probably murdering your husbands and feeding them to tigers, fucking bitch.
um.
Wow.
Okay. So
I missed you guys.
so Melwin goes over to a wall, and it's like a, you know how in Star Wars R2D2 sticks out that little plug
His
thing that he
penis.
plugs into the wall. Yeah. Melwin pops out one just like it, sticks it into an orifice in the wall, and turns it and shoves it in. And he begins to search for data on the status of the heavenly host. A little bit of time
Oh,
goes by,
Your little friend just lost his V card.
and he begins to shake a little bit. And he says, "Melwin is having difficulty. Melwin is unable to access information. Melwin has forgotten key to algorithm allowing access." He looks up at you guys. He goes, "Help?"
Of course. I open up his back area where he stores the piece of paper that he wrote it on. Here you go.
Do you come with the manual?
It's right here.
You
Also,
must just punch it. Just
old
punch it.
man, tell me what it is, and I tap it really hard. You know the code? You made the code. What's the code?
Tharos here looks at you guys. He goes, "Fuck if I know. I did it a long time ago. Let me tell you, many kegs of ale occurred
All right.
between then
You think
and now."
about it.
Try
Okay.
password with a capital P and an exclamation point at the end.
I asked the
Shit, he
dwarf
almost
dude
got
if
my
he'd
normal
mind if
password.
I have a peek see in his memories and see
It's-
if I can
yeah.
find it.
You can try. Go ahead. What
Well,
do
I
you try?
ask his permission first.
He shrugs. He goes,
I'm gonna try to use modified memory on him to search through his entire memory, but I'm gonna
Okay.
have to cast it, I think, at 9th level to do that. So give me 1 second here, because he made it a long time ago. Yeah, anytime in the creature's pass, I have to cast it at 9th level. If he doesn't resist, he doesn't have to make a save. So
"Yeah, he doesn't resist."
I will try to search through his entire life of memories that are in that head and see if the code is in there anywhere.
I'm gonna cast enhance ability on him to make his brain work better.
On Adis or Melvin?
And I won't
Ooh,
and I
that's a
won't
good
modify
point.
it. And I won't
I will
modify
actually
anything, of course.
do it
Okay.
at a higher level, so it does both of them. Yeah, so both of them will get better memory.
Adis, get rid of that DDR3. Here's DDR5. Everybody out here.
Adis, roll a d20.
Alright. D20.
'Kay.
Can I spark this D20?
That was just to see if the information was even in his head still.
Oh, gotcha.
He begins to scrunch his head, and he goes, "Hey." So what you're finding is that the information is in there, but it's all garbled and jumbled up and fragmented. Even at the best of your power, he built this, 30,000 years ago. So it's not something that
It's
would have been.
It's 64-bit encryption that's scattered all
Seems
over the place.
Pretty important, though. Like he would have remembered it or wrote it down somewhere.
So Adis,
Well,
you're
I have
most
a
present memory-
minute.
The
So
most present
over the
memory,
minute-
it's just the Beach Boys, the "Wouldn't It Be Nice" song, and then me and Melvin just like running around.
So, Adis, you come up with a few things, and you trigger them, and you return them to his current consciousness, and he says, I cannot recall the exact number, but I do know a few things." He says, it can be divined. It can be come upon the code. All right. So he says, it was a number of it was a 7-digit number. There were 7 digits. It was a number in which no digit was repeated. So you guys are going to figure out this number.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
It was a number created by the first 3, added up, is greater than the last 4 added up.
I remember the answer is always 42.
Okay, so I'll just type these out to you, so we don't have to role play. So the number has to have 7 digits. Okay.
That's hilarious, Owen.
What is that?
It's the trailer for Fallout 76.
Oh.
Me and my little robot fucking shit up with that song in the background.
The literal number of Oh, there's more to it.
Okay, that's everything that Tharasi remembers. You guys have to figure out what the 7-digit number is. This is puzzle D&D.
Hold my beer. Okay, so let's start with the second and sixth numbers are squares and not one, so that has to be 2 and 9.
The last digit's a 1.
So second and
Oh
sixth.
crap! That stupid magic square shit.
Actually, no, it could
Middle
be
school.
1 through 3 actually, or 0. Yeah, 1, 2, or 3.
You guys,
I'm confused. How can the sum of the first 3 digits be greater than the sum of the last 4 digits if both sums are both 15?
hold on. Oh,
Like the
sorry.
first
Okay, it's not the sum of, sorry. It's the number, so not the sum of the first. Replace that, let's see, that third clue. Sorry. Delete that.
So
Third clue.
7 digits, none is repeated, and then this one.
Yeah.
And then this one, this one, this one, that one.
Okay, I'm gonna go grab a drink.
Alrighty.
There's 10 digits to choose from.
So the only way you can get a square root of a number right now, like 3 into 3 is definitely high. So 2 into 2 is 4, correct? So I'm thinking that the square root of the 6 number is in the third position, so that would be a 2. And then the 6th number would be a 4.
Oh, I should probably do something with this. I should not have been drinking before the game started. I'm great at math.
I'm
Shoot,
not.
no numbers are repeated.
The second and sixth numbers are squares of what and are not 1? The square root of
Back.
the sixth number is in the third position. Okay, I think I got this one. The sixth number is 9, the third one is 3.
Or 2 and 4?
Oh yeah, I guess there, yeah, 4 and
That's
2.
the problem.
Those are the only ones though, I think.
Yeah. So we
Yeah, those are
narrowed
the
it
only
down
ones.
to those options.
But two is a possibility for the last number, so it can't be in the third spot.
2 is a possibility for the last number? What do you mean?
The last number can only be 1, 2, or 3. Those are the only possibilities for the last number, because the last number is smaller than all but one of the other numbers, which means that it can't be 0, which means it can only be 1, 2, and 3.
No, it can't be 1, but it's smaller than all the other numbers, like except for
But
one number. So it has to be either 2 or 2 or.
It has to be 1, 2, or 3, because 0 is a number. It's
And
smaller
Oh, I
than
get you.
all
I get you.
but
Yeah.
one of
Hold
the
on,
other
hold on,
numbers.
hold on. 0 is the fourth number for sure. because it has to be the last 4 digits has to be a smaller number than the first 3 digits. So the fourth digit has to be a 0, and then the fifth digit has to be smaller than the first digit. Does that make sense?
Yeah. And the last number has to be 1,
There
2.
we go. Is that something that works?
Isn't that right? I'm
No,
not.
because the
all
last
my-
number
What?
the last number has to be smaller than all but one of the other numbers. 8 is greater than all but one of those.
There.
No, the
Damn.
last four
Uh,
digits has to
no,
make it
'cause-
smaller than the
I'm
first three.
not gonna read this thing.
Change the 2 to a 4. And the last digit has to be 1, 2, or 3. It can't not be 0.
But don't we have a 0 somewhere in the middle? So then it would have to be a 1 then, right?
The
Like,
third and the sixth.
Elwin mentioned
the third,
a 0 somewhere in there. Or 4.
the third and sixth numbers are either 2 and 4 or 3 and 9. Those are the
I got
only
it. I got it. I got
possibilities.
it. I got it. Hold on.
You got it? Yay!
Hold on. Shh. Wait. All right. Midas. Is it?
Drum roll.
That code is accepted. Melwin stops shaking and his gears begin to whir a little bit. Tharasier looks up at you, Owen, and like give you a little friendly shove on the shoulder, and he goes, "Hey, good one, laddie. No one ever said you elves were good for nothing."
Man, that sounds like you should get inspiration.
He
Fine.
should get a plus. Elwin should get a +1 to his intelligence for that.
I agree. That sounds like a book thing. I mean, shit, I'm like a college professor in math stuff, and yes, I might be 7 beers deep, but still, you got that thing way faster than me. So, like, that should be a thing. Just saying.
Melwin says, "Query complete." He says, "The heavenly host is still in place. It is greatly untouched. It is missing a small percentage of its units that have wandered away and have been corrupted by the virus." He looks up at you guys. He says, "This one has seen that the host is in place." Yes. Tharasier says, "Aye, that bodes poorly. That means
So send them to war.
that the fail-safes never triggered. The host never went to the defense of Solaria when the demons and devils attacked. Means this virus must be something dark and insidious indeed."
Well, let's take a nap and then go inside and get rid of it.
Okay. Is that what you guys want to do?
After Melwin removes his thingy from the thingy, I'm
Uh-huh.
gonna take a look at him. He doesn't seem corrupted or anything, right? He doesn't seem that he's got the corona.
So
I'm gonna blast with a greater restoration
J-Bros, blast
right
him.
away. Blast him good. Greater restoration. Smack him. Greater. I'm gonna actually. You know what? Fuck it. I'm hitting him with a greater restoration that I'm sparking. Suck it.
okay.
The D5 spark. Fuck, I forgot. Roll a D5. I'm rolling a D6.
I think it's in
There you
there's
go.
so if
That's
you
a
right
5.
click on a D6 now,
Uh-huh.
on the top left there's a custom dice.
Oh shit, there is.
Oh, there's a D3 there. Okay, there's no D5. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, there's your 5. So 5, and he's alive.
Deimos,
Yes.
you put your hands on Melwin with all your divine healing skill, and you realize a couple things with your as you open your eyes to the reality of how things work. One, he's entirely mechanical,
What?
and
No, no one told me that.
like healing magic wouldn't necessarily work on him. But two, you're able to see a bit of the black of the darkness that is infecting him. Um, and you look around, and your eyes basically like Neo seeing into the code of the Matrix, right? And you see that Melwin is indeed infected now. But you look down at your hands, and you see that you are as well.
But I got a 5 on my spark.
The Thyros here says the virus cannot be purged until its core is purged.
Guys, I let you know. I had a disease that even Adis's mother might not have sexually transmitted to her.
Do you tell me about Melon?
Yes, I'll tell you about everything. We need to fucking do this shit. I'm infected. It's fucking crazy.
So I'm gonna tell Melvin. Sorry, Melvin, you have to practice social distancing, and I'm gonna send him away to his little pocket dimension that familiars go to.
Okay.
Stay there until I call you.
Okay. Melwin slips into the portal, and he is gone.
Quick, we must go. Look at
Thyros here
this.
says, this bodes poorly. What do you guys want to do?
Let's go into the court and clear this shit.
This is out of my area of expertise, so
Thyros here says, you'll have to make your way into the core. It's not very far. It's only about like the size of a city block. However, there are built-in defense mechanisms in order to keep, and firewalls in order to keep intruders out. So you'll have to be careful. And who knows what else is in there if the core has been infected.
just as a heads up, I have no 9th, no 10th, and my most powerful polymorph form is got like 100 hit points left in it for the day.
So are we going or what?
I don't know what all you guys used in that last fight. I don't remember. I only know what I used, so that's why I'm throwing it out there.
I think we're all pretty low, but
Rinley, could you cocoon us all?
I think she's still AFK.
Oh yeah, she did say be right back. That's an option too. She could cocoon. Like, how
Blair.
many spell slots are you down, Elwin?
I only have a 8th, a 2nd, and a 1st.
Yeah, you definitely need a cocoon.
I'm not taking a long rest though. My buddy's infected. My two best friends are infected.
No, if she uses the cocoon, it's only an hour. If Rinley does the cocoon thing that she can do, it's just 1 hour.
Where is that spell? I'm trying to find it. I forgot what it was called.
Me too.
cool.
Let's see here. Renly, are you back yet? Shoot, what's it called? Not Entomb. No. It was one of our higher level spells. Chrysalis. This must be it. Here.
Yeah, that one.
Okay, level 6 spell. A willing creature you touch becomes wrapped in a silky cocoon. While in the cocoon, the subject doesn't need to eat or drink. At the end of the hour, it emerges from the cocoon as if it had just completed a long rest. While within the cocoon, the creature is helpless and can do nothing. If awakened before the end of the spell's duration, the subject can break free from the cocoon as an action. Okay. 1 hit point, AC 10. If it is destroyed, the spell ends and the creature is stunned until the end of its next. Okay. So it only affects one creature, so she'd have to cast it on every person that she needs it to be cast on. And you guys are basically defenseless while you're in it.
I could rectify that, possibly. If she's willing to do it. Because she can cast it on herself, too. So it'd take an hour and 40 minutes, Owen, to get us all. Since it takes 10 minutes for each cast. The more important question is, does she have enough spell slots 6th and up to cast it 4 times?
She does. She was in bear form all last fight.
Okay. Well, she may not even need to cast it on herself then. But that is an option. And I can dome us to protect us from the peeps outside.
Okay. So.
What do you think, Owen? Are you willing to wait that long?
Yeah, that's acceptable.
Alright, I will tiny head us, and I will make the dome look like the same color as the gear we're on top of.
Okay. Tharusir nods and says, "Aye, very well." And you guys retreat into your Liamon's tiny hut. And Renly begins to cast Chrysalis. So it'll burn her 6th level spells. And she'll do it on each of you guys. So we'll say half an hour. She won't do it on herself. I think she can't do it on herself. I think that's when she took the spell. I made that stipulation.
Okay. We'll need to heal her then, because she's so fucked up. Deimos, can you do that?
It will take all my spells.
Oh, right, because you're still... Yeah. That's right. Oh, Midas, if you didn't know this, because I just learned this like last week, if you open a player's character sheet and right-click on it, you can give individual characters long rests.
Yeah. Okay. So... Deimos, long rest. Elwyn, long rest. There you go. An hour and a half later. Oh, go on.
So I burnt the spells for the death wards. Just I'm not getting rid of them.
You don't have to death ward me, remember, Deimos. I have free perma death ward.
Yeah. I also have 7 of those, but cool. I'm just joking. I
No, remember, I don't even remember where I got it. Where did I get that amulet from, Midas? Who gave me the amulet of death ward? How did I get that?
Oh,
it was a reward for something.
I think it was the angel. Whatever his name was, Cyrene's brother.
Yeah. Wait, wasn't it the little kid or no?
I don't remember. I don't think it was the kid.
It wasn't the little kid angel?
Don't ask questions.
But, no, I know.
But I'm just not getting rid of it. So
it was when I think it was when Deimos got his sword. Didn't you get a short sword, Deimos?
Sword?
Someone got a short sword, or it could turn into the ability to transform into a short sword.
I can turn into a short sword.
Oh, that's you. Okay, yeah, you got it. No, never mind. I'm wrong. I have no idea. Okay.
Yeah, we were all getting stuff, and that's what I picked was the Death Ward amulet.
Alright, an hour and a half later, you guys are long rested. Renly is not rested, but that's as good as she can do. Okay?
Alrighty. Lead the way, Owen, to save your friend.
Can you guys can see out of the hut, right?
Yes, we can see out of the hut.
Okay. So, in the time that you were resting. So, Renly, just to catch you up, you guys you need to go into the chipset to kill the virus. And you guys they need to heal, so they went into Liamon's tiny hut, and you cast Chrysalis on the other 3 guys.
Perfect. Sounds good.
Okay. But in the hour that you were in there, another negative cycle went by. And you come out and you see that a number of these robots have gathered around your position.
They've got thermal vision.
Wouldn't we see them through the Lehman's hut? I mean, that one goes up for 8 hours, right?
Yeah, you can see through the hut walls, yeah. But they can see you too.
Yeah, they've got spiffy vision.
Okay. So you guys are in the hut, you're long rested. What do you want to do?
This is the Damos Owen show. How you guys want to go about this? You can't cast spells out of the hut, by the way.
Did I do the tiny hut, or who did the tiny hut?
I did.
Okay.
At least I don't think other. Yeah, spells and other magical effects cannot extend through the dome or be cast through it. So you'd have to put part of your body out of the dome in order to cast a spell out of it.
What do you guys want to do?
The entrance into the core we're like pretty much on it, right?
To the entrance to it?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say it's there. The robots are between you and the entrance.
Okay. Well, let's fuck these dudes up. Just don't try to use as many resources.
Yeah, don't blow your load.
Don't blow your load.
Okay. All right, roll initiative,
Uh,
and then tell me what you guys gonna do. Because they're watching you. They're sitting out there, stationed, weapons pointed at you guys, ready to go.
Should attack me because I'm also infected. Beep boop, beep bop.
All of you, follow Deimos. We'll stand in a circle.
hold on, I'm looking right now. I need to see how close these to us. Where is that spell? What's the range? 150 feet. I might be able to solve this, Owen. But I would have to use a big spell for it. Cause, oh wait. The dwarf dude. I asked him real quick. If these soldiers that he made, if they have immutable forms.
He looks at you guys. He says, "They are the epitome of my constructs. They are immune to just about everything."
So that's a yes.
He says, I would not make anything less.
Alrighty, well that won't work then.
All right. Top the initiative.
Right.
Adis, you're first. What are you doing?
Can
You can dispel the tiny hut, right?
Yeah, I can. As a free action, I can make it go away.
Okay.
I just have to stop concentrating on it. Or no, I just have to walk out of it. Sorry, I have to walk out of it, and then it'll go away.
So it's your
as
you're
long
first.
as
You won the
it's-
initiative. What do you do?
What are we doing, Owen?
Fucking hit something.
All right, I'm bringing out a spell that Deimos created back in the day. Let's see here. It's 20-foot square. I can't hit. Which direction on our map is the entrance?
North.
North. All right, so this homie G up here at the top, I will walk through. Let's see here. 5, 10, 15. I will step out of the dome, so the dome will go away. And I am going to cast Renly's Black Tentacles centered on Bad Robot 1.
Renly's black tentacles.
Yeah,
Ooh, yes.
Deimos created the spell for me. How did it not link it? Oh, there it goes. Let's see here. The
Okay.
creature. Let's see. He must. Let's see. First time on a turn.
All right. You done?
That's a 4th level, and I will also. Actually, I'm gonna cast it twice. Because I can concentrate on 2 spells and I can cast 2 spells at the same time. I will also cast it on number 2.
Okay.
And then the trigger and stuff will happen when their turn starts. And that's it for me.
Okay. Renly, you're up.
Alrighty, I am going to, I guess, let's see. You know what? Yeah, might as well. I'm just gonna turn into Moonsight. Well, you know what now? Actually, that would take an action. I forgot about that. Okay, so instead, damn. Okay, yeah, Moonsight. I'll be Moonsight.
Okay. Change forms.
Alrighty, and I am just going to. Oh, okay. None of these actions actually are bonus. Okay, I will just stand there as Moonsight. Never mind.
Okay, so that was your action to change shapes.
Indeed. Yeah, for my staff. Yeah, unfortunately, it takes an action. Okay, yeah, that'll be about it.
Bad Robot 1. Alright, here's his save.
Hold on, it's not a second. Master Robot 1 is gonna walk up here.
Oh, it's not. Oh, my bad.
All right.
Sorry.
So he's gonna use 1 attack to target you, Adis, and he pulls up his little blaster, like Star Wars looking blaster, and a laser beam fires out of it.
Oh, that most definitely hits.
Okay.
I don't know what. Oh, there shouldn't be a haste on me. We'll just leave it off. So here's my con save. Didn't roll a 1, so I'm still concentrating on both spells.
And then he is going to use his other ability to give Bad Robot number 3 an extra turn. So Bad Robot number 3 is going to rush in. Target Elwyn. Elwyn, he's going to slam into you with his Mach Punch. That will miss. He will Mach Punch one more time. That will miss also. You have your cloak on, right?
Yep.
Alright. Bad Robot number 2. Robot number 2 starts inside the tentacle, so go ahead and do your thing.
Alrighty, where did those go? Tentacles, here's the save for it.
Fails.
He most definitely failed. So he takes this damage and he is restrained.
Okay.
He can use an action to make a strength or dex check its choice against my spell DC of 33 to try to break itself free.
Okay. He's gonna stand there, and he's gonna point his blaster at you guys. So this hits 2 people. One at Deimos, one at Tempest.
Alright.
Misses
You
both.
suck.
Well, he's restrained. And he shoots one more time,
No, don't do that.
and he misses. Alright. Hold on. That 34 would definitely hit.
Yeah, I have no idea how a 34 wouldn't. But
I think he got untargeted when he missed the first time.
Oh, okay, then yeah.
So
Hit that
the 34 will hit Tempest. All right, Owen, your turn.
All right. Just super quick and easy.
Why do you have disadvantage, bro?
Because he's melee range.
Yeah, but you have. Oh, never mind. That was something else.
He's doing range attacks.
Yeah, range attack and melee.
And
There's a feat you can get for magic with that where you don't get that penalty in there.
Is there?
Not that it really matters.
Like
You
Warcaster or
can't
something?
even miss. You can't even miss with a 2, so it doesn't really matter.
They are big.
And then I'm gonna fly up and around and land on this side, so they can't hit more of us with their AOE.
Okay. All right, robot number 3. So he needs to do the save. No, robot number 3 is right next to you. You flew over his head, Owen. He's not sure where you went, but he's gonna go and do his punches into Renly.
Alrighty.
So, are we killing all these guys or just trying to get to the entrance?
I was trying to figure out where the entrance was in the first place.
It's north.
Let's-
It's like
Uh,
right here.
It's
Yeah, let's kill him. That way we don't have anyone on our ass.
okay.
Okay. Renly, he's gonna do his mock punch at you. That'd be a
Yep.
hit.
What's your armor class in that form, really?
24.
It's 24. I'll shield that. I'll greater shield it so it'll miss.
All right, add that back to your temporary hit points or anything.
Alrighty, there we go.
And he'll punch again. And you are good because you're shielded. All right. Bad robot number 1. Now this one is into the tentacles, so go ahead and roll his save, Adis.
Oh, right. Coming right up. Here's the save.
He fails.
He failed. He is that, and I actually got an effect for it because it's badass. He is Renly's black tentacles restrained.
Got it. Okay. He is stuck there, so he's gonna fire with his mock blaster. Once at Adis, once at Deimos.
You freaking bitch.
Oh, he hits both. 29 and 27.
Oof. Yeah, I got no armor.
Ouch.
Yeah. I already used my reaction, so I can't do anything about it.
Okay.
Ow. That
Another attack?
hurts.
Misses Deimos, hits Adis.
Oh, I'm going down.
I did have one
Yeah.
question, which was
Gotcha.
in the tentacles,
That's
can
what
they hear or see? Like, can they see or hear to target in the tentacle?
They're restrained, that's why they have disadvantage. So,
Okay, because I wasn't sure if it worked like the other tentacles.
So my death word procs, and I have 1 hit point.
okay, but you still have concentration. So,
Well, actually, I have to roll because I got hit twice. So I have to roll 4 times, twice for each spell, and not roll a 1 any of these times. Yep, I'm good.
all right, Deimos, you're up.
All right, Deimos.
Can you take the unconscious off of me?
Can't see everything.
Oh, I didn't put it. Never mind.
There's nothing I can't grab.
Deimos is gonna reach around and look at every single one of these things, and I'm casting Hold Person on them.
As I grab them in my hands, they can all suck my dick. But don't
You gotta
actually
use
do
hold
that.
creature, hold creature, hold creature.
I don't have Hold Creature.
Then it fails because they're not.
What?
No, I'm super fucking strong.
Oh right, because you've got demon
Yeah, bro.
choo choo flowing through your
What's
butthole.
on there? Forgot about this guy. No, he succeeded. Who the fuck did I not get? God damn. I thought I had everybody targeted.
You did one.
Oh, I think I targeted 10. They get
Robot number 2. Bad robot number 2. You did not say. Did not target.
Ew, I don't know if I can. I keep targeting the tentacles.
I'll just get rid of the tentacles. They're just a visual. All right. I should make Deimos roll a wisdom save to attack these guys with tentacles on them.
Yeah, because
The
those
only
tentacles
yank
those
here.
tentacles are modeled to look like tentacles.
I'll roll one.
Is it
I'll roll
DC
one.
25?
And if it's like if I do good, they get fucked. If I do
If-
bad, it just
if-
doesn't work.
If you try to put hands on any of them, on any of the ones that are tentacles, you'll have to roll.
That's why I'm doing it from like the air. 'Cause they can't- like that's my thing. So I did master. Yeah, fuck. So I got both of them master. I got all three right.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Did anybody actually fail? One.
Master Robot 2, Master Robot 1 failed. And yeah.
Ooh.
Master Robot 1 and Master Robot 2.
Suck it, dick. I'm Deimos.
Woohoo!
Over here. Away oh fuck, there's tentacles everywhere.
There are tentacles everywhere. So what are you
End of his
doing?
Turn.
Oh, you
No,
paralyzed
that
him.
was all I could do. Yeah, so
What-
end of his turn. Here's his save again. Oh, he
What
failed.
ability did you use?
Just fucking hold. Which is not hold person anymore. it's hold bigger things. Just fuck 'em. I'm Deimos. I hold things.
You mean
They
hold
can suck-
monster?
They can suck my dick. I don't fucking know. Sure,
Alright,
I can do
fine,
hold
fine.
monster.
Alright, so Monster Robot 2, Master Robot 2. Alright. Okay, so the two Master Robots, okay, are paralyzed.
Yeah, fucking master robots.
Fine.
And I,
We'll go
I
with
rolled
that.
on him again.
Hey, we got higher levels. Our shit upgrades now.
Fine. Okay. Tempest is gonna run in, target this dude.
I yell at him as he's going, no baby, go for the masters before he hits maybe.
They're paralyzed. Papa Deimos.
It's an auto crit, damn it!
Well, he turns to you after he's blown his load on them. He goes, huh?
Fuck.
Alright, Ada's your turn.
Because, desperate times. I'm gonna drop the tentacle spells. Because I'm gonna die if I don't. And then I'm going to cast Hasties on myself, and then I'm gonna turn into Big Wamba Jamba Boss Man
Deimos.
right here in the middle.
While he's doing that, Tempest kind of looks at you and says, Deimos, is it bad that I've already started, tuning out her voice?
Who are you talking about? I can't even hear her, bro.
He says, I don't know, is this what it's like to be in a relationship?
Are you already married, Tempest? I'm so proud of you. Can I officiate the wedding?
Alright, so you turn into Baruch.
Yep, and I will use my bonus action to make my sword go over here and stomp a mud hole in Bad Robot 2.
So sword goes where?
Right next to Tempest,
Okay.
so right here. And then I will use my hasted action to. Who was the? I think it was. Who's the one you've been pile driving with your firebolts on? Number 3. Okay.
Yes.
I will use Searing Gaze on this dude. I don't suppose. Did Bad Robot 2 have less? Or wait, what is it for the sword?
He's not less than 100, but he's low.
Oh no, he has to make a con save. He succeeded, so he's not stunned. And I hit that guy with the Searing Gaze. So here, eat shit, mofo. that's my turn.
Renly, you're up.
All right, and I am drawing a bit of a blank here, as I did not expect certain things to happen. Okay, seeing this will probably not last very long at all. Okay, yeah, sure. No, I don't know. Okay, so I am going to attempt to do a spell, and at this point, I'm going to look at everything and just be like, "This will work totally," in with my beak. But in any case, I'm going to try it out and tell me if it doesn't work.
Okay.
Why am I talking to me? Here we go. Okay, perfect.
Ooh, you're targeting all of them. Okay.
Okay, yep.
Fail, fail, fail. They all fail.
Okay, I am turning them into mice, and I'm going to, see if like maybe we can like maybe suffocate them and then feed them to Demus's kitten. Okay, and then I'm gonna rush in if it works.
They're constructs. They can't be
Yeah.
polymorphed. They're
They
constructs.
have a no. Rinley knows that because I asked the dwarf.
Yeah, he did. He asked earlier while you were away.
Damn it! So
You can't
I
polymorph.
was hoping
you
they
can't
weren't. Okay,
Yeah,
never mind.
You can take it back. You can take it back.
Okay, sure. I'm just going to do a sunburst with my eyes closed and mention, yes, it's gonna get really bright here. People.
Are you my aunt? Uncle? I can't tell what you are. My
And then
mama
I'm
was just here.
One of them succeeded with a nat 20, goddamn you. Okay. And I missed one of them. Which one did I miss?
One robot, two. Robot two.
Robot 2, alright. Let me just apply this for now.
Okay.
I'm hoping it fried some circuits, and then I'm running for the entrance so that we have some cover.
Okay. That did overwhelm their
damn it.
ocular sensors.
Yay! Okay, Bad Robot 2 has succeeded, goddammit. Okay, in any case, I'm running over.
All right, Master Robot 1 is paralyzed. Deimos, what's the save? Con save?
On one, here I'll just roll
At
it.
the-
It's 24.
at the end of- At the end of
Yes,
the turn,
I'm
I'm gonna
Deimos.
use my legendary action. Minus.
Go ahead. Oh, and Deimos' turn, you said?
No, at the end of Renly's turn.
Okay. Go ahead. That's your stomp.
That's the Searing Blast.
Okay.
Not the Stomp's one of my melee attacks.
Number 2 blows up. Master Robot number 1 is paralyzed and blinded. He can't do anything. Elwyn, your turn.
Okie dokie. Oh, wrong one.
Just roll the damage onto the correct one. Ooh.
That was a miss.
And that one, baby.
And again, I'll quicken.
All hits. Boom. He blows up.
Nice. That's my turn.
Woohoo!
Oh, I'll move right there. That's my turn.
All right. Bad Robot number 1 is not restrained or anything like that. So Deimos, he's going to come up to you.
He's blinded. You can't see me, because I'm
Oh, he's blinded. That's
Batman.
right.
You
I'm
can totally
fucking
hear him.
Batman. You can't tell where I'm at.
He
Where
hears you
am I?
talking
Am I
to
right
yourself.
In front of you?
Deimos is
Oh,
like
fuck.
perpetually muttering to himself. So he just runs up to you and he's gonna swing twice.
What are you talking about? Oh, you missed.
Missed
Oh,
twice.
you
All right.
see.
Deimos, your
Joke's
turn.
on you.
Alright, Damon's gonna start climbing up him, and I'm gonna use my attack to grapple him. Start pointing his gun towards his junk, and my bonus action to definitely try to get him to start pulling the trigger.
Hey, fucking do it. Shoot that dick off, fucking demos.
Nah, yeah, nothing. All right. All right. He's gonna blast himself in the junk.
It's coded, so I know how it works now. They have to shoot themselves.
All right. He blows his junk off. I mean,
Oh,
do
fuck,
robots even have junk?
Shh. Don't ask
Robo
questions.
dicks.
It's
robot
exhaust shoot, maybe.
They were made in Japan. Everything has dicks.
Yeah, they're made in Japan.
Um,
They have both.
Tharusier
No.
says. Of course they have cocks. I built them, didn't I?
You did.
Okay. Master robot number
while
2. It's paralyzed.
Damn, yeah, I rolled the thing and yeah, Damo's just like straight flexing right now.
One day I'm gonna pull them towards me.
Oh, this is gonna be so badass because it's an auto tempest if he hits.
Oh, he crits? I don't know, crit.
Yeah, paralyzed.
When you're paralyzed,
That's
you're
a hit.
incapacitated. So it's an auto crit.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
That's inconvenient.
All right. He'll rush over here. Target this guy with his second attack. That hits. Okay.
That should
Is-
have been a crit.
Oh, he's
Right.
not.
Not against number
Oh, he's
1
not.
now.
Oh.
No.
Not anymore.
Oh. Alrighty, let's see here. I'm going to, let's see here. I gotta grab this sword. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, I can get the sword over there with my bonus action. And attack him. Dude, right there.
Bad robot is no longer blinded.
Okay.
And he gets a save. He succeeds. And then where's the most like this guy the most fucked up? Deimos,
Right.
or when's your turn? Oh, we
Not
need to
to
kill
the
Bad
end.
Robot 1. We need to kill Bad Robot 1 so you can go over there and insta crit the other dude. So I'll kill this guy.
All right. Blown up.
And I still have one more attack. Because of the haste. So I will shoot this dude too.
This guy's the one that's paralyzed.
Yeah, but I don't get auto crit because it's a ranged attack.
Okay.
Does he? Oh no, that's the first time he's been hit. So that's my turn.
Renly, you're up.
Alrighty, I'm doing my moonbeam at it.
No, you gotta
Oh,
run
come
over
on.
there and whack him with your stick. It's an auto crit.
I have a beak. I do 1d6 plus 2 damage with my beak.
But it's a crit.
You're probably get in, aren't you? There we go, and then I duck into the entrance. You got this, guys.
You're gonna open the door. There could be guards.
I'm gonna fly up to this
No,
motherfucker
just to the
with,
entrance.
with my staff, whack
You
him
got
with it,
this, Owen.
Ooh.
and I'll use that one. So
Oh,
12.
since this is the end of the battle, use your Boon of Ambrosia to max the damage before you crit it.
No.
Because Boon of Ambrosia is per combat.
Is it per combat or is it per?
Yeah. 1 damage roll per combat.
Oh shit! Then I'll go ahead and use it.
800 damage.
800 times 2. Times 2, and then times 2.
Yeah, that kills him. He's way dead.
Okay.
He had 500 hit points left. All right.
Got him, guys.
Okay.
Yeah, I meant to do that for my Searing Blast, but I totally forgot to.
These robots forgot Demo's
Actually, so I come out of my
Yeah.
my form and I'm like dying.
Why are you dying?
Because I have
Hold
1
on.
hit point. I literally have 1 hit point. Remember, my death ward got procced. I could use a new death ward, Deimos.
Why? Oh, fine.
I'll treat
Okay.
myself while y'all are working on the door. If there's something to that door, and
I'll spend a fifth to get him his death ward.
Okay.
Thank you much, bro.
At that point, Tharusir goes rushing up to the door. You see him twiddling with it, trying to get to open up. Unable to do that, he takes out his hammer and bashes it, and the door swings open.
That's how you do it, man. If it don't work, just hit it with a hammer and it makes it work.
So you guys step into the chipset core. Alright, let me just change up a few things.
Thank you, Renly.
No worries.
Actually managed to get through that fight with only using a 3rd level spell slot.
Okay. Alright. You guys get dropped into, or you step into a...
Oh, that is so cool.
What?
Your map. That is pimp. Did you make it?
No, I downloaded it.
Ah.
Alright, that's
It's still
everybody?
cool,
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Can you see the fire?
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys step in through this doorway. I'll say you walk in like this from the top there.
Are we coming in
And-
from the top?
Yeah, we're coming from the top. Actually, you'll come in from the end. Never mind. You come in from the end. And as you do, bursting. Just go ahead and roll a perception check as you walk in. Everybody. Perception check, everybody.
Sorry, I'm getting mauled by Kitty.
My screen froze for a little bit.
It's probably downloading the picture. Ooh, these nat ones. Yeah, baby, yeah.
Oh my god.
Alright, now that he says that, I should totally spark one in mine. I'm just kidding.
Alright, I'll just roll it for Deimos. Okay, he's fine. Alright, so, as you
Wait,
walk
is
in...
this an arcane trap?
These traps, yes, they are. No, they're not arcane. They're mechanical. There's no arcane power here.
Okay.
Alright, so Adis and Elwyn, so I'll swap this order around a bit. And Renly.
We would have totally made Deimos and Tempest go in first.
Okay, fine. So we'll put them in front. There we go. They walk in, they're fine. All of a sudden, these things erupt from the floor. These bursts of fire, just cones of fire, dropping out of the ceiling. Now this place is pretty narrow and pretty low ceiling. The ceiling is maybe 6.5 feet high. It's like cramped quarters. All right. It has a heavy scent of metal and circuitry, and oil. You hear the crackling of conduits and stuff rippling around you, and these fire beacons drop out of the sky, one in front of you, and the two in the doorway. So Elwyn, Adis, and Renly, you guys all take. Let me see what I had it written down as.
This place is made by Hobbit.
Or a very short Modron.
We'll go with Hobbits.
Okay. Fire damage.
So I take half that. So I got resist.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my resist and then Buna Biffin to reduce that down. Okay.
So I take 54. Okay.
I'll be calculating that.
Okay. So,
How much did we take?
108 fire damage.
Okay, so
Everybody or just me and Rinley?
And Ada and Ellen.
Oh. Yeah, but isn't Ellen like immune to fire?
no, I'm resistant.
So you would have took 54 then.
Where'd it go? I'm gonna put it back on myself.
Okay. All right. So those fire plumes go away. And as you enter though, you guys perceive that you're being watched. You feel this presence kind of like emanating around the room.
Are there any like little like
Cameras
glass?
or ocular sensors. Yeah, all over the place. There's sensors and circuitry and wiring all over the place.
Pew pew those with the anything that looks like it's looking at us. Pew pew with firebolts.
You hear the voice come across the communicators. Let me just double check something here real quick. Okay.
You've come to me? I've been here for years, going about fucking up this whole plane. And now, someone's finally grown the testicular fortitude to come after me? Oh, we will have fun. I can smell it in you. We'll have fun indeed.
I am so stabbing him with my dagger.
Tell me, who are these people, these individuals who have come into my domain, looking to die? Who am I about to kill?
I pull out my health spike and say I came to shove this up your ass.
Where are you hiding? This fight is one-on-one. When I say one-on-one, I mean one versus all of us. And we're gonna beat the shit out of... Look at you. I can't even see you. You're hiding. You're afraid. Look at me. Also, look at my cute kitty. It's super cute. One-on-one? We are many. Oh, even better. Alright, all of you versus all of us. Let's go.
What the hell is this spell?
Oh my god, what is this?
I can't read it.
I need to
You
be
have
able
to
to see
share
this.
it,
Come
Midas.
on.
Who the hell has a spell? This bullshit.
Techno magic.
That's bullshit.
It's sourced from Unearthed Arcana.
It's an Unearthed
Ooh.
Arcana.
That's an easy spell. that's regular D&D spell.
Transmutation. Yeah, Adis totally has this in his book, right?
We can cast Wish to cast it.
Yeah! You know what this is? It's one of those AMPs or whatever,
Yeah, yeah.
shut down everything
You know,
on the
Alright.
plane.
Alright.
I'm just kidding. I just remember seeing this spell before, so I just started looking for it.
well, I do. Midas did tell me I know I could have all the spells there are in my book, so in theory I could have it.
Anyway, I mean,
But I
if you guys
wouldn't
if you
have-
guys
but
if you
I-
guys want to
but
burn
I-
a wish to cast that spell, then we'll roll with it.
I wouldn't have it. I wouldn't have it prepared though. So
No, I was just I just remember seeing the spells
Oh
because
no,
there's like
cast a wish for it.
invisibility to cameras, backdoor.
yeah, they
Remote
probably added all
access.
those. They probably
All
added
that
all
stuff.
that kind of stuff because of the Magic the Gathering universe.
The tech world. Okay. So The voice says,
Come to me. Come to us. And we will assume your bodies. We will make you our own.
It's the Borg.
Or replicators, I can't tell.
Hey, Rinley, it's those. They're those kind of people you were telling us about that you saw on the YouTubes. They were called like the Borg or something.
I don't know.
"What's this picture, Damus?"
These are pictures of Deimos and technology.
That buff
I
guy
know
has
exactly.
absolutely no idea what he's doing. Just so you
I'm
know.
on Google. Look at me. I'm doing Google.
These buff guys on
How
computers.
do I become more respectful of my female coworkers?
All right. The voice says,
Because you are already becoming one of us. Come to us.
Well, if you had shut up, we would.
"Okay,
Do you have a map?
so, you guys are all infected by the virus.
Oh no.
Okay, you spent an hour inside the tiny hut together with Deimos, breathing the same air.
I don't breathe.
So,
My tiny hut purifies the air of any contagion.
I'm definitely infected if it was Deimos who was the carrier.
Also, I want to put out it goes slightly slower because I have immunity to disease and poison, so it goes slightly slower.
okay, but this is a super demon virus.
I know. I said slightly slower.
By the way, its name is, I had its name here.
Midas 19.
Yeah, minus that. Oh,
Was
fuck.
it COVID 20? No, it's gonna be COVID 22. We went to COVID 22 now.
No, this is. I'll put it in chat. This
By
is
the way-
Corvid. This is Corvid-1-9-AF.
Oh shit.
I like it.
Not bad.
Nice. Did you make an effect for it?
No, you're all diseased. Here, I'll just put it on you.
By the way, why aren't like the people from your other game joining this one?
To be able to write them into this game would be insane.
Oh no, not even play, but just like play NPCs or something.
Oh,
They played the robots that would kill us all.
They seem
Yes.
like nice enough, terrible people.
they're nice enough people. One
They
of
can
them,
be the replicators.
one of them is a bit of a rules, asshole.
Rules,
Well, the best part about rules is go
rules
fuck
lawyer.
yourself.
No, he's one of the guys who thinks that he's one of the guys who thinks the DM is supposed to obey the rules. So he's always
Oh,
quoting rules. And I said to him, I keep telling him, I say, dude, I know the rules, and also, the rules are there for you to obey, not for me.
All I know is I'm a
He's
sexy
obvious-
baby.
He's obviously never read that passage in the DMG that says the rules are a guideline for the GM and that can modify them whenever the fuck they feel like it.
Yeah, pretty much. Anyway, so you guys are all infected. So, right now, you guys all. Jeez, that was stupid. Here, wait, there's gotta be more than that. It just. Oh no, these are D20s. Hold on, no.
But
Reset.
The virus just reset.
Hold on, I was rolling the wrong die.
He
Okay.
meant to roll D100.
All right, this is it. All right, so you guys all take 191 damage. And every time you come within 6 feet of an ally that is also infected, you will take 4d100 damage.
oof.
So social distancing at work. Okay, great. People,
Yes.
great.
Yeah, 6 feet. So for the sake of today, we'll assume that these are 6-foot squares, not 5-foot squares.
Okay, sweet.
So you guys have to
I
move.
wanna-
I'm
wanna
gonna roll
argue-
damage again.
I want to argue that I take not 191, I take 190 because I have resistance to these
Sure.
things.
Sure. You take -1 damage to the Corvid-1-9-AF virus.
Suck it, dick.
That's how you get shit done. All right.
Okay, so everyone added damage to yourself?
Mhm.
Alright.
No, not
Yep.
yet. What kind of damage is this?
If you
Uh,
drag the where it says 191 and just drop it on your wounds section on the front of your character sheet, it'll automatically just add it like it did the 191 damage to Adis.
this
But is
is,
it poison or what is it?
what kind of damage is it? This is super pandemic fire damage.
Okay, I totally get that.
This is mechanical aids.
We'll call it necrotic. Why not? Okay. So you guys are here in the dungeon. What do you want to do?
So Deimos, you're our pound, or Elwyn, who do you think is important to be in top-notch shape when we get to Tucker?
So I'm just gonna keep going forward.
So is this all we see of the
Reach
map?
this thing.
So it's also very dark. So the map is going to reveal, but it's going to reveal slowly.
I cast
there-
light.
there's
Shit.
there's a artificial darkness that's been cast on place. So Deimos, as you step into that area, first thing, roll me a perception check.
What
Okay,
do I
you're fine.
see?
You're fine. You see the plume, and you smell the oily smell of one of these other fire patches bursting from the ceiling. So you're able to avoid it.
Oh, gross.
Let's see how much damage I roll for this in the beginning.
Do they go all the way to the floor when the fire comes
Yeah,
down?
it's a whole column of fire that bursts from the ceiling to the floor. And like I said, the ceiling is like, what did they say, 6 foot, 7 foot tall?
Yeah.
I think I rolled 10 d20s for this.
Oh, not today, Bruce Willis.
Okay, so you take half that in fire.
Ouch.
All right. You guys can see 5 feet in front of you. What do you guys want to do?
I mean, I get a bunch of coins, shitty copper coins, cast light on them, throw them in front of me, but I keep going forward.
Okay.
Does the light on his coins actually light anything up?
I'm super powerful, so probably not.
It lights up 5 feet in front of him.
Alright, I'm going to, since he's gone down there, I am going to try something because this can get through magical darkness. 6, we're going to go, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 40 feet in front of me, I'm going to cast Dawn and exempt the party from the damage that it does.
So what's the radius on that?
It's a 30-foot radius, 40 feet high, which doesn't matter because it's that. So it lights up this much area with basically daylight, and then
It overcomes magical darkness, it says?
I believe so. 30-foot radius, bright light glimmers there. Oh, it doesn't extend beyond the area. Oh no, it doesn't say. I thought it did. My bad. So it might not work.
Well, a
We'll
dawn
see.
spell. Yeah, I'll say that works. Okay, so it'll clear out. If you put it 40 foot in front of you, it'll do another 30 feet plus the 40, so you can see to the end of the hallway.
So
And
start
that will,
throwing
and
stuff
I'll
at the
concentrate on it. I'll concentrate on it. So it'll.
ceiling. The fire bubbles, I'm gonna start throwing shit at them to activate them, so we don't get hit with fire bubbles.
Okay, so what are you throwing?
Rocks.
Okay.
Coins.
You start throwing some rocks and coins down the hallway, and nothing happens. Nothing triggers.
I put some blood on these coins, and I throw them.
It's
Nothing
organic
triggers.
material. Okay, guys, we're safe.
All right. If you're moving forward, what are you guys doing?
We'll move
incredibly
forward,
cautious.
maintaining the six. Well, let's move forward in this formation right here, like this.
We're maintaining physical
that.
distancing, okay?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
From where all
so
the
the fire
plumes come
pillars are
out
gonna
of?
are gonna remain while they're there. So Elwin, if you're gonna walk into the fire pillar, you'll have to roll damage.
Isn't he immune right now to all fire?
No.
Okay, Tempest is going to roll.
Can we see where all the fire pillars are? Like, see if there's a way we can like walk around them all.
So the
Yeah,
spot
they're-
Tempest steps into. They're all
I'm gonna
already on the map.
watch when they
They're
happen.
just invisible to you.
Can't
Now,
look at the
when the
ceiling.
fire came down on Tempest, did something open in the ceiling, or is there a visible vent?
No, the ceiling
I'm
panel.
paying
just,
attention to it when it happens.
Yeah, the ceiling panel retracts and the plume of fire just bursts down. It's not a discernible thing from the normal ceiling panel
Okay.
or the floor panel. All right, so Tempest is going to take fire damage.
I don't know.
Okay, as he eats it.
Where is it? Wall of. There it is.
Okay.
Let's see here.
And then he's
going
gonna-
to.
He's going to stumble forward and step off of it. All right, there you go. What are you guys doing?
Give me 2 seconds. I'm looking right
I'm gonna
now.
cast the magical tether on Deimos.
Okay.
Yeah. Watch this one. As he casts magical tether on me, Deimos with ridiculous speed is gonna sprint over here.
As he goes to sprint over there, I think I
Like-
can pull.
Like I'm in
Oh.
like a dodgy, like I'm a fucking squirrel.
I'm gonna
Can't get me
yell at Deimos to go down this line right here, and I'm going to throw up a wall of force against the ceiling. So one panel there, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, all the way down the hall,
Dope.
just down the center.
I'll do that.
Right,
then.
right down the center.
Yeah, right down the center. 10
And
panels
I'll
flush
run
against
down
the
that
ceiling.
center area then.
Okay.
Yeah, it'd start right here with Tempest and go 10 right down the middle.
All right, so if you're doing that, okay, so let's say the wall of force extends right down the middle like that.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and Deimos, if you rush down the middle, then you see as plumes of fire begin to burst down from the sky, but the wall of force is preventing.
It's like a rain of fire all around you, except it's like a curtain. Like presenting Deimos.
Yes.
Okay, so in the center square, you're not hitting it, but Deimos, so like right, the square to the north of you is hit by fire.
Oh shit.
You have to wait for us to catch up, Deimos.
I'm here.
I'm gonna drop. I'm gonna cast another one, and I'm gonna put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because we got to be able to spread out 9, 10. So yeah, all of those, I'll do another wall of force across the ceiling there, so we can walk down the first one and get over this. So we'll have room to spread out.
Okay.
Let's see.
All right. So these squares here, the flame would have dropped in, but your wall of force is preventing it. So yeah, you guys have to move your own characters if you want to main social
So,
distancing.
So like Deimos, like right there, Tempest right there, me right here. What about the other two of you?
Okay. So carefully maintaining social distancing. So Renly, if you're right there, I guess you're okay.
You gotta be,
You gotta be
centered
inside
on
the center. Yeah, the center is where the wall is.
Ah, okay.
Because it's going flush against the ceiling.
Okay. So you guys get here, and you see that this section down here is a dead end, and up here is, of course, a staircase.
Staircase.
Alright. So Deimos, you need to move up and to the right one or left one. No, you gotta let me
Too
do the ceiling, yo.
late.
I'll tell Tempest to move up here, and then I'll move down here, and you guys need to get on the blue, so that I can drop the red one.
So Damos, to the left of you is a wall. To the right of you is a wall. To the left of you is... That's as far as you can see.
Oh, neighbors. And I knew when I can't see, I just drop down and easy peasy.
Okay, I'll clear this out here. And,
I'll be like, hey Tempest, walk down the stairs, bro. Right down the middle. Nothing happens.
nothing happens.
Alright, I'll point out where I put the wall to everybody. Here, so that they can move up and where the blue is. So stay on the red or blue for the moment.
So Damos, right here. In that square right there. As you walk around the corner, you see this guy. He's plugged into the wall panel with a similar connection point as to what Melwyn had used to plug into the wall. And he's just kind of sitting there spinning.
Alright. Easy peasy. I take a handful of something and I chuck it really hard at the connection point.
You're trying to break the connection?
Yeah, I'm not getting close by this guy. He's
Okay.
got the corones.
The Corvid. Alright. You go, just roll athletics real quick just to see how well you do. Yeah, you crushed that. You full on disconnect it. It's severed from the wall. He spirals around, spins around, looks, and one of his eyes just kind of focuses on you. It's swirling dark. It's a rabid, chaotic mess inside his ocular sensor as it's pointed at you.
I'm on your side. I am also infected. We are together. We are one. Run forward, my minion.
It screams and
Or leather.
starts raging and says, "Ah!" and it rushes towards you.
If it does that, I would definitely
Can
have
I-
a sacred flame ready to go nuke its fucking butthole.
Okay.
Is it tall enough that I can see it over the roof?
No, it's not very tall. You do 49
Okay,
damage
am I
to it.
tall enough to see it over the roof?
Man, it's a
No.
little guy.
Okay.
That's a boss in the real world.
49 damage to it. Let's see. Hold on a second. I gotta look up how much hit points these things have.
I'd say around 400 since it's about
I'm looking
at
it up.
least 10 times normal.
The 49 just kills it.
Yes. No. No shit.
Since it's a sacred flame, does it like completely murder it into a pile of non-infected metal?
No. Sacred, the divine cannot cure this disease. So that's
Then
what
what
it
can?
was, and it blows up and dies.
So what's above the divine?
Miracle?
Well,
you would,
no, no.
yeah. The awakened is above the divine. You would
What's
need
above that.
You need to kill the virus, because remember you guys even sparked a greater restoration.
Remember, I still have 2 of those cure anything, revive anybody from anything potions.
Oh, those won't work.
You have to understand this is Corvid-1-9-AF.
Yeah, and these were potions that came from Midas the Overlord that says they cure everything.
This virus has the power to stop the whole world.
Oh, technically it does, that's true.
All right.
Hey, Tempest, you should follow Deimos and stay social distances away from him.
All right. So Deimos, you step forward, and
I have a sticker flame ready at all times.
there are 2 of these things.
Fucking dick shits.
I'll command one of them to shut down.
As soon as they see you, they start charging.
All right, can I get an attack off of one of them? I had it ready. I swear.
Sure.
Oh, yes.
And can I command one of them to shut down?
Yeah. So Deimos, you gotta actually Sacred Flame is an attack roll, right?
Yep.
Roll it. What's a save? 24. He fails. All right. So roll your damage. Oh, he dies.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Hippity.
Adis, what's your
You
command?
come.
Shut down.
Okay.
The
And
DC
what's
is 33.
33
Wisdom.
DC? 1 second here. Keep freaking closing this. Nope. Okay. This one here, Deimos, shuts down.
Nice.
He just stops in place.
Go up here again, ready with everything.
I
Oh,
will
wait
release the
a
walls
second.
of force.
I'm actually gonna oof, yes, I'm gonna do it. I start petting my cat.
They say, Mr. Pizza, who's named after a friend's cat. I need your help. Summon your cute buddies.
As I'm spirit guardian myself.
Okay.
Out of curiosity, is the cat
Hello.
immune to COVID 1-9-?
Oh yeah, no,
AF?
of course he is. That'd be fucking stupid if he wasn't.
He's a carrier, but he's not infected.
Yeah, you can't fucking take out fucking Captain Fluffy Paws.
All right. So the spirit guardians appear and start spiraling all around. And you didn't know this, but you were unable to cast a spell while you were away from Nina. And now that you have her the baby
yes.
kitten on you, you can cast it again.
I know. It's the only reason why.
But I'll have that going.
Like, I'm still gonna beat the shit out of those guys.
The dude comes back to life because he took damage. I'm pretty sure. 'Cause
Oh, does he take damage from this?
The spirit guardian
I
says
mean,
damage.
is he
to
alive?
enemies.
How much damage does it do?
Yeah, I just told him to. I just told him to shut down.
Get fucked.
Yeah, someone.
All right, it dies.
Okay, that's good. Hey, at least we know command works on it though. On them.
Okay. All right, Deimos, you step a little bit further forward.
Mm.
Alrighty. As you step forward, you see in the middle of the road ahead of you one of these things.
Holy fuck. They got squares to shoot arrows.
Okay. It sees you,
Yo.
and it begins charging at you.
And then
Sorry,
self-close?
And then it dies because it entered the
The-
spirit guardian area.
it won't actually target you, but here's the damage if it fails at 24.
Okay. It takes full damage. These things have more hit points than the 3-1, so it
Oh,
I'm
continues to charge.
hailstoning them.
Hailstorm.
Hailstone,
Can I-
hailstone. My cantrip.
Okay.
Is it dark down here like it was in the hallway?
It's pretty, but yeah, you guys are um. If you're all present there, I'll say you guys have all illuminated things, so you can see well enough ahead of you. Elwyn and Renly from the very back, you'd be rolling at disadvantage, but you can attack it
All
if you
right.
want.
All right, here we
Is
go.
Is your hailstorm an attack roll?
At disadvantage is the 36.
That hits. Okay.
And if it's this, then they are stunned at the moment. If they feel that
You're
not
targeting-
creative,
Yep. All
not
right.
you're
So
creative.
targeting me.
Deimos, it pulls up in front of you. It's still alive, but it's stunned.
Oh, keep away from me, you Corvin bitch. I wanna
Oh,
take your husband's money and kill him and put sardine oil
Look
on
at those rolls.
Elwyn,
man.
the one misses
Hurts.
obviously, but the other one's hit. Yeah, you blow it up. Okay.
All right, everybody, always have your cantrips or spells on standby because this shit is evil.
Yeah, and then
Ooh,
I'll
I'm just
summon.
gonna- I'm
I'll
just
summon
gonna
some
ca-
more
Friend.
firebolts to surround me.
Okay. All right.
Keeping a sacred flame
my-
up.
And I will friends any of them that I see.
Okay. This one pops up in front of you, Deimos. It starts rushing you.
Friends.
Not today, Bruce Willis.
Roll the friends friend save.
It has to be to 30 something. 33.
76 damage hailstone. It dies.
No, it's dead. It didn't even look at my friend. It's dead.
Okay.
did you want to like make friends with it before we
No.
kill
Oh
it?
wait, no, that's not. Never mind. That's not the spell I thought it was. Never mind.
Okay.
Alright, let's go forward, guys. Find more evil bombs.
My cantrips don't do a lot of damage, so they're kind of a waste.
Okay.
Oh, I want to try Midas. The next one that shows up, I'm gonna try messaging it that code that we got
Um,
just for fun to see what would happen.
Adis and Renly make a dexterity saving throw.
You said dexterity save.
Yeah.
Oh, I totally fail this if the DC is over 20.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, this one was on top of the stack of boxes this whole time. Jumps down right here. And triggers.
Did it not get hit by the spirit guardians?
It did. It did, but the Spirit Guardians is not enough damage to kill it.
Okay.
So, you guys take.
Is it like Durka Durka Muhammad jihading us?
Well, it just jumps in there and it triggers the violation of social distancing because it's infected
Oh,
also.
oh, gotcha.
So you guys both
gotcha.
take 115 damage.
Okay.
I
it
boon
dies.
of Biffin. Come on. God damn it. Not again.
All right, Deimos, you step up there.
Oh wait, you did
Holy fucking shit, moly.
say-
What the heck?
It starts slithering. It's not too slow. It starts charging towards you, Deimos.
If anything happens, I still can't target it, but
It
I
fails.
message it-
Yeah, they can't save these things.
I message it
and
the
then
code.
there's that.
How do you take? Oh, your Spirit Guardians. Ooh, okay.
Spirit Guardians, and then out with my Sacred Flame, because Spirit Guardian concentration. And then as it comes towards me, I'm gonna stay back in Corvid 19 mode right here. It's like,
So that's 146 hailstone, 170, 180. Okay, 210. All right, all right. It's still coming.
It's stunned
Uh,
if it feels
T-
that can't save.
Oh, it's stunned.
TC
Okay.
If it feels that can't save.
All right, it's stunned right here. Where it's standing.
it needs to.
Let's
It
do
needs to
another
make
round
a.
of get fucked.
It needs to make a wisdom save before that.
All right.
DC's 33.
It fails.
Okay, then it takes that from my Toll the Dead.
Okay.
My cantrips all suck, so that's about the best I
Like
can do.
you said, with it's 48 base damage. That's so good.
Hey, my fireballs don't do like 40 d20 damage.
All right.
Fireballs.
With Deimos' second sacred flame, and with your Toll the Dead, it blows up.
Everybody, get all of their shit ready again. Because for some reason I think we're fucked.
Oh, by the way, I'm below half health, so
This is going to be very interesting.
and I can't use any of my. I want to try something real quick. Midas.
What do you want to try?
I want to true polymorph into a planetar.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say, hey, cool. Oh wait, never mind. I take that back because we already know something else. Never mind. Sorry.
Okay. So you guys are walking through, and as you're progressing forward, the area is dark and dank, and you hear every once in a while the steady kind of just through like the overhead speaker.
Keep coming! Keep coming!
You know, if you turn all this monkey shit off, we could get there faster.
Do you not want to meet us? I mean, seriously.
Yeah, you're trying really awfully hard to kill us before we get there for someone who really wants us to get there.
Oh, no, we just want to soften you up a bit.
Oh, so what you're saying is you're scared, I see. Okay, I understand that. I understand your fear. Don't worry, you're not alone. Many things fear us. And by us, I mean Deimos.
It's very scary. Especially in the buffet line.
All right, Deimos. South of you is a hallway that ends in a wall, right there.
Oh, one of these things, fuck.
I command him to shut off. After Deimos hits him.
Oh god.
Okay. What's the command save?
33. Wisdom.
Oh, I rolled a nat 20. I swear.
Oh wow.
I did. I just forgot. I just missed the box.
Aw, that sucks.
It fails on that.
Oh,
Alrighty.
are your nat 20s auto succeeds on saves?
Yeah. I've always played that way.
Oh no, I just wasn't sure.
And nat ones are auto fails. Alright, so
Gotcha.
this thing is stunned right here, Deimos.
Yes.
I'll firebolt it, I suppose.
Everybody, shoot at the same time again.
Oh.
And then we find out it was one ally that was immune to the entire virus.
Alright, with all those extra round of cantrips, it blows up. So Deimos, down here to the south of you is a dead end.
How big is that thing's corpse? Like, did it blow up completely destroyed, or just kind of blew out a gasket and fell to the ground?
It kind of collapsed to the ground.
Alright, Deimos, stay right there. I'm going to true polymorph the corpse into what would be something useful to help us get through here, Damas.
A goat.
I
It
thought
has
you
to
could
be.
polymorph it.
Yeah, I can do an object into a creature. The creature just has to be CR9 or lower. Whatever I'm turning it into has to
So
be CR.
just to make it easier, in case it won't work, I'm gonna give you a copper coin, and so you can polymorph that.
Oh yeah, I can polymorph it. No, because it has to be a mass equivalent. That's why this is a big guy. So if we wanted like a large creature, I could turn him into a large creature, like a giant ape. How about a giant
Oh.
ape?
Whatever you think.
All right,
I
let's
don't-
all
I
back
don't-
up. Let's all back up one square, so that he'll be able to go down the hallway without getting close to you. And I will true polymorph the corpse into a giant ape and tell it to go down the hall.
Giant ape.
Do
Yeah,
we hear
'cause
sounds of its demise in the darkness?
Because I believe the giant ape is CR9.
It's CR7.
Okay, that works.
Oh, do I not have a? There's no token for this thing.
CR7 and Midas's world. You might as well be level 2.
It's a
Hey,
bunny. That's what it is.
But no, I'd be good. Good to clear out shit.
Yeah,
All right, here we go.
because if we don't kill it in the first round and stun it, at the very least, it will prevent it from charging you.
All right, so this ape
Okay.
kind of jumps out around here. Giant ape. It's huge size.
Oh, is it huge?
Yeah, it does not fit down the corridor.
Oh, I thought. Wait, hold on. I may not be able to do giant ape then. I thought it. Oh no, it can't be a larger than the material that I'm using, so it can't be huge. I thought
Okay.
giant ape was large. We'll just do a goat.
Okay.
Like Damas said, we'll just make a goat and have it walk down the hall.
All right. I don't think I have a token for a goat. Oh, I do have a token for. I made one of these a long time ago.
There you go.
Now the goat heads down the hall.
All right, follow it, Demos.
Nah.
Yay!
It kind of runs down the hall.
What sounds do we hear of its demise?
You hear a whoosh and a
Was it T-Rex?
No, you see
What is-
a burst of flame, like sparks and stuff in the distance, down the hallway.
What is the CR of a T-Rex? I forget.
That's pretty high. It's one of it's like the highest CR beast in the monster man. It's like a 13 or something.
Oh, is it? Okay.
All right, Demos.
So when we can see the rubble again of the corpse, I'll turn it back into a goat again.
Okay.
I need to send it further down the hall.
Does it use
Um,
spell slots or just for free?
My true polymorph, I have unlimited casts per day of true polymorph.
Oh, that's broken as fuck. That's awesome.
That's from my that's from my boon of
So why aren't we
of
just
this-
making like dragons and sending them down?
I
this
did
hallway?
remember. I made all them silver dragons back in the day.
Yeah, but why aren't we doing that with everything around here? Like the wall, change this wall into a
Dam-
dragon, and then
Damas.
just fly.
Perception
So
check, Demos.
many dragons.
Um,
No,
it has to
fuck
be
you.
disconnected
I'm not doing
matter.
no perception check. I'm just joking. I will
It has to be
definitely do a perception
disconnected
check.
matter, Renly. I can't just do because if I touch the wall, the
Oh,
whole
shit.
it counts the whole building basically.
This thing drops off the ledge on top of you, and just drops down, slamming
with
down on
that.
the ground between you and Tempest.
You
I
bitch.
true polymorph it into a silver dragon.
Roll dexterity saving check, Adis.
Actually, what's the CR of the creature? Because that'll actually, since it is a creature, that determines. And what check
Um,
did you say? Dexterity.
Dexterity check.
I'm gonna spark this no matter what it is. Get back up to the top of the actions page.
All right, what do you turn it into?
What's its CR?
Um, 2.
It can't. CR2.
Yeah.
Then I turn it into a cute little replica of Deimos's cat.
Okay.
That happens to be over 6 feet away from us.
When it transforms, yes, I will put it as in the space it was occupying, the furthest away from them I can get it.
It drops down to the ground, right there. It is a cat, a cute little cat, but it is also infected.
Yeah, I figured it was the attack I was trying to prevent, and I tell it to run.
Oh man, the poor rolls. Deimos and Tempest, you only take 68 damage.
Ouch.
Sorry, Deimos, that was the first cat that could come to mind that I could automatically pick of.
The cat is
Not-
scared. No one says you have control of the cat. It starts running this way.
It's actually friendly to me and will.
Yeah, it's friendly to you, but it's a cat, so it's running to you.
Oh wait, no. This is an object to creature, so it's just a normal cat. Like it won't listen to me or do anything.
No,
I say, actually.
yeah, so it runs towards this way. It's gonna run this direction, and then it's gonna run.
When it you know what?
It's
fuck
gonna
it. When
try
it
to
starts-
escape. It's gonna run this way.
No. When it gets right between Tempest's legs, I just look down at it and say die.
To the cat.
Yeah.
All right, roll dexterity check.
Let's see.
Well, I mean, if he's going to go through the thing again, here's the extra. My cats don't like other cats. It's just a.
When
Alright.
it takes off running, I just.
All right. So you kill it with what?
Oh, I'm gonna shoot it. As soon as it started running towards Deimos, I was just gonna shoot it to knock it out of the polymorph. Oh, I guess I don't have to. I can just let it out. I can just drop the polymorph.
You can drop the polymorph.
Yeah, as soon as it takes off running in my direction, I just release the polymorph before it can even get past Tempest.
Okay, so now it's this.
I don't want it anywhere fucking near me.
So Adis, it comes. It's because of its speed, going through Tempest's legs. You release
I rolled
the
a
polymorph.
natural. I rolled a natural 20 on my
Yeah.
dex though.
Yeah, as soon as it pops up between his legs, you release it. So instantly, but still in momentum.
Oh, I suppose. Fine.
So you take that
That
in.
57's from it going
in
back
damage.
through cats.
Okay. Okay.
Tempest, would you please?
Okay, I guess Tempest could kill it.
I
Blows it
guess
up.
he
And then, since Renly had such a great idea, I will tell everybody to back up in the hallway, because this actually does have enough mass to create a dragon. So let's back up in the hallway, like have Tempest like come down here. You guys need to go back up one more.
You're making a dragon.
Yeah. I think Silver's the only one I can get, because I think it's the only young that's under 9.
Okay.
And it's large size, if I'm not mistaken.
There you go.
And I'll be like, hey, what's up, bud? Could you go like down the hall, carefully explore? If you see anything moving other than us, feel free to just annihilate it. We will not mind at all.
Okay, it goes rushing down the hallway.
Deimos, follow it. We'll follow it and maintain our social distancing.
Okay.
Damos's legs stopped moving. I don't know why, but I'm not gonna move him anymore.
You're not gonna go in?
Why?
You're not following it?
I'm just joking. Yeah, I'm definitely going forward.
Alright.
Do.
Deimos, I tell you when you find the next pile of wreckage to give some space so that I can turn that one into another dragon, so that we have 2 of them.
Okay. You guys rush down to the hallway, chasing the silver dragon.
And when we find the corpse of where the goat died, I'll turn that one into another silver dragon and tell the 2 silver dragons to stay 6 feet apart from each other and keep exploring and kill everything that they come across.
Okay, the silver dragon goes this far. Okay. The silver dragon goes here. And yeah, you guys can still see it from where you are there.
Have we come across the other body?
It is close to where you can't see it yet, but it is where the silver dragon is currently.
Okay. Alrighty, cool beans.
Okay.
Alright, so you'll want to move up to, like, down at an angle to your right, 1, Deimos. Like right here.
Deimos walks up to you and says,
Are you going over there?
What are you talking? What are you talking
Dude,
about? And
dude,
as I
stop.
get on top of you, no, I'm gonna grapple you. Like,
Dude.
where are we going?
Oh, the social distancing. Oh, the social distancing.
I start breathing and spitting in his mouth like an angry dog.
Dude, you just did 118 damage to me, you fucking asshole.
I didn't
Himself, too.
actually go over there. Shit.
Nah, you don't have to take that. He's just joking. Alright, Deimos, you come down and you see the dragon being full-on fricasseed, like flame barbecued.
Aren't silvers immune to fire?
I don't think so, are they?
I thought they were ice. or
Aren't they
something.
immune to their own breath weapons? I thought silvers were. Are they not fire?
No, they're ice.
No,
Oh,
I
they're
mean
ice.
to cold. Yeah, they're immune to cold.
Okay.
Alright, so this thing is on the floor burning.
I'll
And at that
release the
point,
polymorph.
the flames let up, and Renly, right behind you, a door descends from the ceiling and shuts down the hallway.
Ooh.
Deimos, can you cast Wall of Force?
Yeah, no, I cannot.
Elwyn,
wish.
can you cast
Nope.
Wall of Force? God damn.
So this is what you guys see.
Well, bad Megabot. It just seems like we're getting more and more bad robots that are.
You
scary
do
as-
realize we're getting to a Gundam, right? That's what we're
He
getting
starts
to.
stepping in this direction. Boom,
All right.
boom,
Well,
boom.
he could take that bad damage.
All right.
He can take even a little bit more
Uh,
bad damage.
I true polymorph him into.
There's no effect.
Oh right, because they're living, so they have the immunity.
All right, Deimos, the emerging from his twin shoulder cannons, he covers this area in flame.
When he comes around, oh, you bitch!
He got big flamethrowers. So he's on the combat tracker.
I'm gonna release my fire bolts that are
Okay.
orbiting me.
All right, so what he's doing is he's marching in your direction. He's marching this way. Okay? And the
Oval Force.
flamethrower is full on blazing. So Deimos, if you're standing
I
there,
activate my sucking and a blowing.
Ah.
That's it. Everybody, kind of back up. Holy shit.
so Deimos, you get caught here. Deimos, he's gonna make it that you get caught in the flame attack. So that's a 35 to you, and that's the
Yeah.
damage you take here. All right.
Can I throw up a wall of force between
5
him
inches.
and Deimos?
So you're gonna throw a
You
wall of
said-
force up?
You said this hallway is only about 6 feet high, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so it's gonna cover the full width of the hallway, which is about 10 feet, and it's going to be 5 panels thick.
Okay.
So, and it's immune to damage, so it'll block the flamethrower.
All right. So you put the wall up. Let's see. Damos, you step back a little bit.
And it's concentration. We all step back, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
You
So
live in,
that's
like,
where it stops.
Yeah.
And put the wall right in front of you, like right here.
So I just take the what, 515, right?
The initial damage, yeah. All right.
Damos, I got you if you want to fight this guy. I can make it so he can't hurt you.
But I have to get close to him, which gives me the coronavirus.
Yeah, but he already declared that it has a damage type, so I can make you immune to that damage. Maybe if he decides not to be cruel to me with my special spell. But I could use my my Master Shield on you, which guarantees you to immunity to up to 4 damage types, resistance to all other damage. So I could do fire, bludgeoning, force, necrotic.
I can still see this dude, right?
You can't do attack rolls through.
About saving throws.
I did the stun before you did the wall.
As long as your spell doesn't require a projectile to go from you to it, you can hit him with it.
Definitely doesn't. Wait, Renly, you already stunned it?
I stunned it and then a wall went up.
So is it still breathing fire out?
Let me check it real quick.
Yeah, stun's not an incapacitate, so it's more like being drunk.
Uh, the fire is still going, but it is not moving anymore. It's standing there in place,
Now,
just
do
blazing
I...
this fire.
Alright, guys. My cats can take care of it. How long can we hold it? My
You can go
cats
through the wall of force.
My cats can. You can suck it.
Yeah, because they affect an AoE. They don't
Yeah.
go from him to the target. They just exist in the
Breathing fire.
entire
Alright.
AoE.
How about this?
The wall of force will last for 10 minutes. I can hold it for up to 10 minutes.
Alright, do I think if I cast a spell on top of her spell that does a paralysis, it would kind of get this guy to get all seized up?
Paralysis isn't a stun, so it would stack if he can be affected by it.
I mean, can we turn
paralyzed.
that hose onto itself so it gets barbecued? Is it immune to fire?
Alright, I'll be right back, by the way. I'll be right back. You guys tell me what we're doing when I get back.
What are you guys doing? You tell me what you're trying, and I'll tell you what happens.
I have a curious question. If the hallway's only
What?
if the hallway's only 6 feet tall, how's this 15-foot tall mofo come down this hallway?
He's crouching.
Oh,
So squeezing?
He's the place where he's standing right now. The hallway kind of opens up. He can't get in much further, but he can
okay.
surge his flame down the hallway. He's not gonna be able to walk down the whole hallway.
I see.
Have to. Oh, you know what? Since I can I see him through the fire?
Vaguely, you see vague outlines. It's a pretty thick flame.
Oh wait, no, this requires an attack roll, so I can't attack. You can't attack through the.
What do you guys want to do?
I'm looking. Elwood, you have to save us, Elwood. You know what? I'll try. Since I concentrate on 2 spells, I will blow a 5th. Actually, I'll have to cast it at 6th level. I am going to attempt to cast Hold Monster on him.
Okay.
Is he immune to being paralyzed?
Yes. Hold on, let me just double check real quick, just to see, make sure. Yes.
Okay.
I'm back.
So he can't. I tell everybody he can't be paralyzed.
Renly, what's that stun spell you're using?
That is my hailstone.
Hailstone.
Oh, that would definitely work on robots.
Yeah, hold monster doesn't work on him. He's immune to being paralyzed.
Is he?
Creature is stunned for 1 round. Oh, 1 round. Okay.
So I have to keep hitting, but unfortunately a wall went up.
Yeah. All right. So he's not stunned anymore.
Nope.
He sits here, and he's just.
I'm
Kinda
gonna see if
checking
I
there.
can do I'm gonna try confusion.
To beat the shit out of me.
Oh,
But
I've got
also, you turn into a tree. And we're gonna fucking wombo combo this bitch. I've already took 550.
You can't cast through a wall of force.
Really?
You can, as long as no projectile goes from the person to the target. It's not force cage. It's just wall of force.
That's OP as fuck. I'm gonna start using it all the time.
Yeah, you just can't make attack rolls through it. I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure that's correct. But I will double check.
Hey Midas,
Yo.
hopes and dreams. I just looking through my stuff remembered that I have this useless, stupid amulet that my god gave me, or my dragon mentor, and being as this plane, the ruling deity is Bahamut. I look at my crystal of brightness that I've never used successfully. Does it have any effect on these creatures?
Hold on.
All
Crystal
will of
brightness. Did I say it does
all
something?
will-
Did I tell you it did something before?
No.
Okay. I gotta look through my
yes.
notes.
You
'Cause
said
I
he was
gotta-
gonna do something later on.
Yeah.
Well,
Hold on. Let me
Never
think.
worked once.
Nothing can physically pass through a wall of force. It's immune to all damage, and it can't be.
Hold on. Let me try to remember. I wrote some. I think I remember coming up with something that it was, but this might have been any time in the past.
Pretty sure it was like the General Brightness Robot Slayer, Bane of Robots.
I'm gonna put a Midas just for funsy, just on the inside of my I think it's my wall of force. I'm gonna put a 1 foot thick wall of water right in his flamethrower.
On the other side of the wall of force.
Yeah,
Where's the water come from?
it just springs into existence. It comes out of the ground.
Through the wall
It
of
says
force.
you conjure up a wall of water on the ground at a point you can see.
So I'm gonna one up it. I'm gonna conjure water that's inside the tributaries of the flamethrower, so it can't actually ignite.
Ooh.
I'm gonna cast and create water that is deadly to flamethrowing robots.
Ooh, not bad, not bad.
Well,
I will
was
also
thinking-
cast a wall of water,
I was
which
thinking of
happens to
causing a
disrupt
steam
all
explosion.
electrical currents that I personally don't like.
I was thinking. Oh wait, it extends out from the point where I see, and it's 30 feet long. So I'll do it right here in front of Deimos, and I'll do it that direction, like right through him. So it like all steams him up and gets him all wet.
See, I always imagine spells as you casting something like in Harry Potter. You send something out and it causes an effect over there.
No, like if you cast Wall of Stone, like the wall rises up out of the ground where you pick it, and the same with like Wall of Force, it just materializes where you cast it. And same with Wall of Water, it just apparates out of the ground where.
In that case, then I'm just gonna cast Wall of Force inside the robot and make it expand, and he's gonna explode.
you
I
have
win.
To be, you have to be
Got
able
him.
to see. You have
Well,
to be
we
able
can.
to see where
He
you're
has
having
X-ray
it.
vision.
You have to
Let
be
me
able to
see
see where
here.
you're having it
Yeah, he
apparate.
has X-ray vision.
Oh, do you?
Can. Yeah, he
Well,
does.
if you have X-ray vision, then you're golden.
We've used that for many of the women he's been with.
Let me just see
Yeah,
here real
because like
quick.
with Wall of Force, an invisible Wall of Force brings into existence at a point you choose within range. You don't actually have to be able to see it. So Elwyn, that actually would work. You could spring a Wall of Force into existence in the middle of his body, if your DM allowed it.
So, like with Fireball, for example, a stream of fire springs from your
Yeah.
finger. Same thing with Disintegrate. But with something like Blight, they just start taking damage if you can see them. So you're saying you could Wall of Force somebody, and then just start casting spells into, just like blight him to death in the middle of this Wall of
Yeah.
Force?
As long as it doesn't say magic can't pass through it. But a Wall of Force stops anything physical from passing through it. So if you casted a fireball at this guy, the fireball would detonate on the Wall of Force because the ray can't pass through it.
Huh. Alright.
So you could just Wall of Force someone in and just toll the dead him.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, you actually could do that.
Yeah, that wouldn't fly in my game.
Yeah, I'm not sure if...
But Wall of Force can be instantly destroyed by a disintegrate. It blows out the whole spell, not just the panel. It destroys the entire spell with disintegrate. The
Okay,
wall also extends to the ethereal plane too. It blocks ethereal travel as well. People just underestimate spells. That's why I love being a caster, because
I don't
there's
think anyone
shit
does because spells are OP.
they're not OP. People just aren't
They're
imaginative
OP as
enough.
shit.
Not saying you guys aren't, but
Alright.
most
No,
people.
I'm fine with that. If that's the way Wall of Force works, that's sure. We'll play it that way. Okay, so water springs up over there.
I do people.
Yeah, my
Kinda
idea was causing
burns aren't
maybe
good.
like a steam explosion because his flamethrower might be super hot and
Well, it does cause a bunch of
detonate the water.
steam, so now you can't see what's happening on the other side of the Wall of Force.
Not what I was going for, but he still can't see anything. Maybe he'll decide to walk away if he can't see.
You're overheating him. Does he have a good
Oh yeah,
like cooling unit?
the steam will start to get in his body maybe, and cause electrical shorts or something.
What are you guys
We
doing?
got 10 minutes. We got 10 minutes to wait and find out before the Wall of Force comes down.
I'm waiting for the steam to disappear.
Yeah, so how are you guys playing it? Are you guys just gonna sit here and wait, or are you just gonna...
I'll get rid of the Wall of Water since it didn't desired effect.
Okay.
And then they're waiting for the steam to clear up so
Alright.
that they can.
The steam
pop shot.
clears up. The robot is still there, blasting away with his flamethrower. It's been, we'll call it a minute, while you guys been waiting.
And because the OP thing, like in this particular situation, if Midas really wanted to be a dick about the Wall of Force, he could just have the dude walk back around the corner. We can't see him.
Yeah, I mean,
So it's
there's a
not-
million things I
it's
could
not
do
that-
if I,
yeah,
if I wanted
it's
to,
not-
if I wanted to
it's
kill
not
you
that-
guys. There's a million things I could do.
Yeah, it's not that OP.
It caves in, you're all dead.
I guess that easy.
I mean, I could try to Renly's Black Tentacle him to keep him there so you guys could poke him.
No, your congenital heart disease finally hits, and you all have a heart attack.
Yeah. How about this? We'll just be dicks. We'll just keep attacking until this wall goes away, and right before it goes away, I'm gonna blow it by unicorn horn.
Okay, so here's how it's gonna work. You guys have been standing here for 1 minute. In one more minute, the ceiling's gonna open up, and it's gonna start raining drones down on you. What are you guys gonna
Okay,
do?
we're gonna go. We're
I
gonna
can.
wait.
The ceiling is.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I could. If you guys want, I could just Wall of Force the ceiling, so we don't have to worry about.
Oh,
That won't work. Oh no.
Did I say ceiling?
so
I meant all the walls.
Oh.
Okay, and now once I hit this, so that will make it plus, what was it?
all right.
Okay,
now it's
277. And yes, I'm just doing my Boon of Tiamat, hoping that'll help whittle him down a bit. And then let's keep going.
now
So we
okay.
can walk
Yeah.
around him.
Is it when we get next to them or end our turn within whatever feet of this guy?
If they pass within 6 feet of you, as if you ever come at any point within 6 feet of another creature that is infected, you take the damage.
Diggly
Because-
duck. Fuck 'em. Let me in, boys.
Because
Oh,
social
wait,
distancing.
Does
I don't
that
even give a
affect? Hold
shit.
on. Does that affect them as well? Like
Yeah.
if something gets with it. Okay, I true polymorph the wreckage into a silver dragon. under his feet.
It's been in the fire for a long time.
It's destroyed all of the body.
Yeah, it's
Alright,
been in
Oh,
there for a
yeah,
minute.
oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. 'Cause
I
if his-
booned Tiamat it, okay? Let's move on.
What did you do?
Yeah, you,
I
she just
booned
killed it.
Tiamat it while everyone's talking.
I'm trying. Oh, I was gonna go run there and unicorn this bad boy.
What did
just
what
as
did you
guys
cast? Oh,
try
you
to whittle him down.
Moonscythe. You're in Moonscythe form.
Yeah, I moonbeam it, and then I used my boon of Biffenthor, and then I sparked it, and then yeah, okay, and then we keep
Okay.
walking.
All right, hold on. Before we walk on, I drop the wall of force. What's the CR of this guy?
13.
13. I will turn him into a Tyrannosaurus Rex before I bring down the wall of force and let it charge off and do its hunky dory shit.
Okay, so the
Oh wait, I will have. It will be friendly to me, so I'll tell it to go forth and destroy.
the ground
Can
that
it
you're
have
in.
laser? Can it have laser cannons on its head?
It's a beast. The ground that you're in is super hot. It's like molten metal, because it's been burning under fire for a minute. The wall of force goes down. The T-Rex spawns up, and goes rushing off into the hallway, into the next room.
Alright.
Going hot beat, hot beat, hot beat. Okay.
I throw some nice create water on myself as I fucking jump sprint around.
I will lay down on my magic carpet and float across.
I will turn into a
mean-
red dragon and go across.
I could definitely fly it, but I mean, whatever.
Okay.
If I'm gonna fly it, I'll throw it on Tempest because I don't know if he can fly.
Tempest is a god. He's probably immune to fire.
Okie dokie. So, this is what happens. You rush into the room, and you see, like I said, it's not a very large. The chipset is not very large. It's like a city block. So this is, you guys have traveled the entirety of the chipset. Okay.
Finally, you've come. Been waiting so long, we have.
And who's to blame? You. You.
Okay. So you walk into the room, and you see standing there the physical embodiment of Corvid 1 9 AF.
That is so bad.
Okay. The T-Rex has these little minion things all over him, smaller versions of him, and they're not clones, they're not smaller versions, they're like offshoots of him.
Bunch
You
of
know,
mini-me's.
Yeah, genetic offspring of his, crawling all over the T-Rex with like tentacles and tendrils stuck into its head, into its side, just like all through its body, and it's just hanging out there, just breathing heavily, its eyes glazed towards you. Okay, so I think this is where we'll leave it. So next week we'll pick up on this fight. You guys are in the middle of this chipset. It now has a T-Rex minion that it has totally taken over. And Corvid 1 9 AF is there with all his little minions. Okay,
Pretty legit. Thanks for running the game, man.
cool.
Yep.
That's fun.
It's like sci-fi. Bad
Yep.
stuff.
Wait
like
to
it.
see his powers. I had fun
Oh.
writing his powers.
Oh my
No.
god.
He's got one ability called he's got one ability called Induce Fever. He's got Dry Cough, Fluid in your lungs, and
Then we have self-quarantine.
my favorite one is oh, that's a good one. I'll write one for that. My favorite one is TP Bomb,
Oh god.
That's a
in which
flex move.
he throws a roll of toilet paper. I even have a token for it.
That's a flex move, bro. That's a flex move.
Yeah, he throws a roll of toilet paper. So, all right,
Nice.
okay.
Well, maybe
Night,
everyone's
guys.
still safe and all that shit. But see you guys next week.
See ya,
guys.
see ya.
Have a good one.